This video we are going to talk about the cross-browser testing. What do you mean by cross-browser testing? Cross-browser testing means same test will be executed with different browser. You'll feel that. But the similar term only you used before that, right? That is, same test will be executed with different sets of test data. That is nothing but data provider. That's what we talked in the previous video, right? If we go to this video, we talked about, right? This here is the one. What is that? The data-driven testing concept, right? Same test or test case will be executed with the different sets of test data. That is nothing but data-driven testing, or we can call it as a data provider. But right now is what we are going to talk about here means same test will be executed with a different browser. What in by different browser? It may be a Chrome, it may be Edge, it may be a Firefox, anything, right? How to do that? Before you proceed this one, before you understand this one, you should know about parameters. Hopefully, you've gone through this particular, parameterization, right? If you understand about this parameterization, then you can easily understand about this cross-browser testing. Okay, let me recap it actually. What we talked in the parameterization actually. Let me go to here. Okay, the parameterization example. What I explained actually here is I just added some set of parameters. What is the parameter? Name is equal to username. What is that? Password is equal to sorry. Parameter name is equal to user, parameter name is equal to password, and I'm putting some value, Mercury something. So this parameter will be passed to your test case. So this is a parameter passing. Same approach, we are going to use it in our cross-browser testing. You'll feel that. What in by cross-browser testing? That's what. Same test case will be executed with a different browser. Let's go and talk about that. Okay, let me go and create one small test. What is the test I'm going to do that? Let me go. Here is, I'm going to create like, cross browser text example, cross browser test in example. The class name is I created .xml. I put it done. Okay, what I want to do that actually, what is the test case I want to do that? Our asocial test case, right? What is our asocial test case? Our regular hero, right? This test case, I want to execute with the different browser. The same test case, I want to execute it with a different browser. How to do that? What is this particular test actually? Verify login message successfully. Right? This is what my test case, right? Okay, copy this. Put this test case. Okay. Now what do you have to do? You have to, as usual, you have to do, right? What is that? Browser login, enter the username, everything, right? Let me copy from somewhere code because we already did it multiple times. Copy this entire one. You already know that what it is something. If you don't know, go through the previous video. So what is the things it will do? It will launch the applications. Done. Okay, done. Now, what is the things it is going to do? Next is you have to pass this. What is that? This value, everything. Same thing. Copy, paste it here. What is the value? Mercury, right? So here is Mercury and Mercury. Okay, username is Mercury, password is Mercury. Click on the submit button. That's all. Let me run this test whether it is working or not. Later I'm just testing with right now is this one, right? Let me go and test it with this one. Whether it is working or not. First of all, I need to check at least if it is working or not in the Chrome browser. Yeah, looks like it is working. What is our aim right now? What is our aim? Our aim is it should work in different browser. What is a different browser? The same test. Right now, the test is executed only in the Chrome browser, but I want to execute it in a different browser. Same test will be executed in the different browser. That is what cross-browser testing, right? How to do that? Cross-browser testing. Let's see. So, for that, what I'm going to do means I'm going to modify something in the testng.xml. Why you are putting this enter? What is our goal is actually same test. Same test is going to be executed in that. Where is my test? This is my test. This is not my test. My test is this one. This is my test case. This test case has to be executed in the different browser. You will feel that. Then why you are going and playing in this one? Here is a magic. I'm going to pass it. Okay. Very, very simple magic only. No need to panic. First of all, what I'm going to do, I'm going to use this parameter. Okay. What is the uses parameter? I'm going to copy this. I'm going to add where I'm going to pass it under the after the test. See that after the test. Okay, this one is I'm going to rename it to Chrome test, and I put the name as browser and value is Chrome. But why are you putting the Chrome? Just for namesake. Okay, then what you are going to do? Same thing. I'm going to copy, paste it. What is the name I'm going to keep it here? Means edge test. Here is I'm going to put the name as edge. But what about this name? No need to change the name. Same name only I'm going to maintain it. Only thing is here is I'm going to change it. Here is I'm going to change it. Here is going to change it. Here is change it. Again, same stuff. I'm going to do that. Here is I'm going to put it Firefox. Here is I'm going to put it Firefox. So what is the changes we have done that actually? We just created one test. Initially only one test only, right? Right now, so many tests, right? But all are indicating the same test case. Agree? Why all are indicating the same test case? If I go here is, this is a test case, right? If we go here is, this is same test case. If we go here is, same test case. What is the changes I did? I did the change only on here, 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 here. Name is almost the same name. So this is what is that actually? Parameters. We already talked about, right? If the people are totally new to that, go and watch this particular video. Parameterizations, you will get the idea. Okay, now I want to pass this parameters to this particular one. You already know that how to pass that particular parameter to the particular script actually. You already know that, right? There is a concept called parameters. That's what we are going to do, right? Let's see that. So what I'm going to do here means I'm going to, where is my browser is launching actually? My browser is launching here. Before method, so I'm going to introduce this one. Getting the browser. So the at parameter browser, it means your parameters, right? Browser, browser, browser. These three values are coming to here. This browser contains three value. You'll feel that how the three value pass? Obviously, right? How many? Chrome, Edge, Firefox. Both all are same name. It means single key, multiple value. What is single key? The key is browser. What is the value? Chrome, Edge, Firefox. Three value, right? Okay, let's see. Now the parameters are. Now you will feel that bus. Here is you didn't handle anything because it's locating only for Chrome only, right? How you are going to handle it? you have to use a if else statement. Then you need to handle it. How? You already know that, right? If you want to, the parameters are passed to here, but here is we need to handle it, right? So string, you have to use some name, bro, something whatever it is. You can put Prakash or whatever it is, just a name, string variable name. But we need to handle it, right? Why? Because it's handling only the default stuff. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to use this particular one. Getting time? Copy. Then what I'm going to do? I'm going to put it here. What is that? I'll put this method as first. Okay. What is that? Here is what I'm going to do. I'm going to use bro. What is that? Bro. Bro. Okay. What I'm going to say here means if my browser equal to Chrome means launch the, what is that? Chrome driver. It means, what is my web driver name? Sriram. Launch the Chrome driver. Else, if my browser is equal to Firefox, launch the Firefox driver. If my browser is Edge, then launch the Edge driver. Do we need this particular code? No need this particular code. So this one will go to top. Now once Sriram gets ready, then immediately it will go to here. Okay. So what will happen? This parameter, what is that? This browser, everything is passing here. Make sure this Chrome, Edge, Firefox has to match over here. Chrome, Edge, Firefox has to match because that value will be passed to here. So accordingly, you should do the coding. Getting? So again, this browser has to match with this particular browser. So what will happen means while running the script, this three value, this key, what is the browser key? This browser key, right? Browser key will be holding the three value. What is the three value? Chrome, Edge, Firefox. Three value it will be holding. So the first value will be, it will be at a time three instance. At a time three instance. How the three instances are getting created here is you need to go and create it. How the three instances is going to be created actually? Time being, I'm not, what is that? Okay, anyway, no issue. I'll know. What I'm going to do, you have to go and add this. Parallel is equal to test, thread count is equal to 3. What do you mean by that actually? It means it will be creating the three instance. Three instance. What is the three instance? One instance, three instance, sorry, one instance, two instance, three instance. So three instance will be created. That's what the thread count is, 3. So the first instance will be running on Chrome. Second instance will be running on the Edge. Third instance will be running on the Firefox. Now your test case will be running. So your test is running based on the test parallel. It means TestNG test. It means, see that the parallelism is happening based on your test. Getting? So that is what is. So here the parallelism is happening based on the test. Okay, let me run this particular test, whether it is running or not. Let's see. What is my test engineer XML? Cross browser testing XML, right? Cross browser testing example. Let's see. Run test engineer XML. Good thing is at a time two, three instances creating, right? One, two, three. Gecko, Chrome, what is that? Age, everything is. You'll feel that bus it's taking like, yeah, a little bit, it may take little more time because my system is not the good configuration. That's what. See that this is Firefox. This is Chrome. What about Edge? See that this is Edge. So at a time, your same test case is executed in the three different browser. See that this is Firefox, this is Edge, this is Chrome. How it is happening? Because of the particular parameterization. See that? See this team? The same test is running on the Firefox, running on the Chrome, running on the Edge. How it is happen? Because of this particular parameterization. This term they are calling as the cross-browser testing. So it will happen, they must be implemented in the your automation framework. So it's a kind of framework level implementation, but at least you should understand about this one. So the conclusion is very, very simple conclusions. Same test case, if it's the same test case, is executed with a different sets of test, with different sets of browser. That is called as a cross-browser testing. Okay. So how it is done? It is if the interviewer is asking this, how it is done? You tell them that I just added the parameters. Okay, I created the multiple test. Okay, at the same time, I added the parameter also. And at the same time, I made that parallel is equal to test. You already know that, right? The parallel run is possible. What is that? By using the classes, by using the methods, by using the test as well. So here is, I'm just explaining about the test. Again, the same video I already explained in this here, right? In this parallel testing somewhere I mentioned here. How to run the suit using the parallel. Go through the video. If you're not sure, go through that. Okay. So this is a one. Okay. So your entire, parameters are passed to your scripts. Then we are handling this parameters in the before method annotations level. If it is Chrome, launch the Chrome browser. If it is Firefox, launch the Firefox browser. If it is Edge, launch the Edge browser. Then you launch the URL, then execute this particular test, then you will get the result. Think about that. If you are running in sequentially, it will be taking much time, right? But if you are running in parallelly means, assume that one test is taking 1 hour, assume. If you are running sequentially, it will be taking 3 hours. But if you putting into the, parallel means obviously it is going to take only 1 hour. At the same time, you can cover it in three different browser as well. You can make your client happy, right? You can guarantee, you can test, you can tell them that, boss, I tested the test case, everything in the different browser as well. So this is called cross-browser testing. Okay. So the previous one is we talked about the data provider. That is same test case will be executed with the different set of test data. If you want to refer about that, go through this particular one. Okay. And what about this one? It's a parameterization. How to pass a parameter from test.xml to your test method. Okay. These three are a very, very important concept. And if you have any kind of doubt, you can reach out to me at completeautomationtesting@gmail.com. Okay. Again, I would request you to share the people who want to challenge the automation testing market or who are really planning to get the job in the automation testing field. For them, you can share it. It is completely free and it is purely taken for the public interest. Thank you.